Thank you for joining us as we continue what has been an extraordinary journey, and I want to thank the Superintendent, Mark Laurie, for hosting us here today, and our Superintendent of the Lackawanna School District has joined us here, Superintendent Bashir, and a lot of people representing young people, students, parents, teachers union, and others who have been working intently on something that I think is going to be one of the significant transformational policies that the state of New York has ever engaged in, and that is promising our students a distraction-free environment when they go to school in kindergarten and when they've done graduating in 12th grade. I'm telling you, they're going to emerge as more well-rounded, more well-adjusted, more well-educated students than we're doing right now, and it is not their fault. It is not the teacher's fault. It is the fact that for the last decade, we have allowed the influence of cell phones in what is supposed to be an educational environment. And it creates a great distraction, whether it's the phone itself or earbuds or smartwatches. It's a different world now compared to what it had been previously, and it's not for the better. Because another fight we took on with the state legislature against big tech companies was that we said there's such negative influence on our young people coming from addictive algorithms that are bombarding students. I mean, an average of 250 notifications a day, but it's many times pushing, darker content and negative content, and not just that, but it's also monetizing our kids' mental health. They've been collecting information about our kids, about their preferences, and selling it to advertisers. And so we stopped all that in New York. We're the first state in the nation to say no more. You can't monetize our kids' mental health, and we stopped that, as well as the notifications overnight and making sure that they cannot unsolicited send algorithms and messages to students and young people. But a cell phone is still the device that is used for bullying, creating enormous pressure, social pressure on young people. Teenage years are hard enough. I know that from having been a teenager and raising teenagers. But to have the extra stress of, as the girls I was talking to at one event told me, we're sitting here and someone's texting that they hate my clothes, they're mocking me out, they're having a meeting in the girls' room and I'm not invited, they're talking about the parties on Friday and I'm getting all upset because no one cares. And they're supposed to be learning. And also the distraction of, student has to look at either a math teacher or a TikTok dance video, and I'm sorry, teachers, we know it's winning out there. So this is what's been going on a long time. And I went on a 1.5, almost 2-year journey to gather representation of what we have here, law enforcement and superintendents and teachers and principals and administrators and students and parents, and just saying, what can we do here? And I'm really proud that we're able to be now the largest state in America that's starting as soon as this school year begins, very shortly, the largest state in the nation to have a complete distraction-free environment from kindergarten to 12th grade. Not allowed during lunch or study halls or phys ed class either, and I'll tell you why. Because what you're going to witness and experience is something that is extraordinary. I've been to the schools where they went ahead. A few schools already went ahead a couple of years ago. And what the students told me is that now they have actual friends in person. Instead of sitting at lunch and talking even across the room or to someone else, they're talking to people as if they're human beings and making eye contact and interacting. And so I feel really good about having heard from those. And the transition's tough. It is tough, and I'm telling parents, get ready for this. You should be weaning your young people, whether especially the young children, but also learning our teenagers, that it's going to be a hard transition. A lot of schools are finding alternatives to bring into the classroom to, maybe even some board games to let students interact with each other. Every school can handle it the way they want, but it's going to be a transition. But when it's over, a number of months, people won't look back. They'll say, why did it take so long? And I'm proud that I saw a problem that was going on too long. It's not usually the purview of the governor to talk about education policy, but in this case, I knew I needed to lead, not just as a leader of the state, but also as a parent who cares deeply about our children's mental health. So again, Superintendent, I want to thank you again for hosting us, and I would love to hear your remarks.
Sure, thank you and welcome, Governor. We're so honored to have you here and at Niagara Falls High School. And as you said, in a week, 2,000 students will be pouring through these doors. And we've been really working very hard to set the stage, going back a couple of months, to let our parents, our students know that this is coming. You need to adjust to this. We're going to help you. We're going to work with you. But at the end, this is the right thing to do. And as you stated, it's really a war on dopamine. Because when I'm listening to you talk, and I applaud your leadership on this, the dopamine hits that our students are getting and not even realizing it are what's taking them away from the purpose of why we're here. And you, through your leadership and what we're doing here and across the state, really helping to rewire kids' brains and minds for the positive things that they should be learning at school and the positive interactions that they should be having with each other. So we're really honored that you're here at Niagara Falls High School. We're proud of our school. We're proud of our district. We're honored that Superintendent Ashir is here from Lockport. She was a forerunner in doing this when no one else was, so it's really an honor to have you here as well. And we're going to be looking to you for help too, because I know you're right, Governor. There's going to be some bumps and bruises, and there's going to be some work that needs to be done. But we have the support of our teachers union. We have the support of our administrators, and together, collectively, we're going to make this thing work for the betterment of our students. And the reason that we're here, and we have support from great parents like Samika Sullivan, and the reason we're here for the two young people on the end, Harjat and Leo. Harjat happens to be our ad hoc board member too, so she's on the school board, and we're really proud of that, and Leo's a wonderful 12th grade student here. That's why we're doing this. We want to give you that lift to start your college or career days with that little bit of extra push. So I think this is a long time coming, and we really appreciate your leadership.
And again, I commend districts across the state. There are a handful, and again, I want a special shout out to Lackawanna for helping show the way. I'm looking forward to that as being part of the conversation as well. So thank you.
All right, Governor, we're going to pause there. We're going to now take the media out of the room so the roundtable can continue. You just want to follow down here?
You're doing the yonder pouches?
Yes.
That's the smartest way, yeah.
Yeah, we need to,
That's the smartest way.
and then this is for our exceptions.